Hello, welcome to Purple Ladybug 1111. I'm here to do a new love reading. All right, so take what resonates, leave the rest behind. Please don't eat off tables that's not feeding you. Let's go ahead and get started. All right, hey, collective, let's tap into this new love energy. All right, because over here we want new, new, new. We don't want nothing old, okay? Nothing old can help us other than the lessons we learned. All right. Hey guys, if you guys are gonna watch the videos, please, 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 please like the video. It doesn't take much energy. It doesn't cost you anything. Like the video to keep pushing your girl out here so I can keep making videos for you guys, all right? I get it. If you guys don't like the videos, don't like it. But if you're gonna watch the video, man, it's just showing respect, right? And energy is interchangeable. So the way you show me love is the way spirit is gonna show you love. All right. First card out is I'm not him or her. All right. All right. Scorpio could be significant. Detachment is powerful. I know I have to let you go. I just don't want to. This is a time of reflection. I feel bad for how things turned out. I never should have chosen him or her. I'm ashamed of myself. I can't breathe. You were my air. So, collective, what I'm getting is that this new love is coming in with so many emotions. And the reason I say that is Scorpio is on the board. This is a water sign, right? So it could be Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer, but that's water. That's an overflow of emotion, right? And it looks like this person is going to come in with so much emotion because they've learned the power of detachment. They've learned that no matter how hard you try to hold on to someone, if it's not meant, it's not going to stay. It's not going to work. Um, I'm also getting with the I know I have to let you go. I just don't want to. Um, this person maybe have been in a long-term relationship prior to you guys' interaction or meeting, right? And this is how this person learned the power of detachment. Because maybe this person was in a long term cycle with this individual because this individual did not want to let this person go. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. And so this new person is letting you know that, hey, I took the time to reflect. I thought about the part that I played in it. I thought about the part that their previous person played. They thought about the time spent, the money spent, the energy spent. They actually reflected and they realized that they were giving these emotions to the wrong individual. They realized that the emotions that they had were being spilled out. They were pouring into a glass with holes in it. So the more that they poured in, the more was wasted. So they had to get in a place of reflection so they could detach. Now this person can reminisce and think back and say, hey, I chose wrong. I chose wrong based on my feelings, based on my emotions, based on what I thought it was versus seeing it for what it was. So this person has learned some lessons here, collective. Yeah, this person's learned some lessons, and for a while, this person was ashamed because they allowed this cycle. They allowed this person to toy with their emotions, to string them along, to paint a picture like they wanted this and that, but it never turned out to be anything other than a disappointment, other than them having to reflect and detach. That's why this person is coming in with the overwhelming amount of emotion, because this person wants to be vulnerable, collective. This person wants to be vulnerable with someone. Oh. But this person also doesn't want you to mistake them for your ex. This person wants you to see them in a certain light. This person wants you to be open with your emotion as well. I always get chills when it comes to this new love. Oh my goodness. Balance is needed at this time. So this person realized that even though they had so much emotion for this past individual, that it was off balance. There was no balance. It was one-sided. This was a one-sided love that this individual was in prior to you guys meeting. And so this person had to take some time out for themselves. This person had to go back in and reflect. This person had to detach emotionally, spiritually, financially for some of y'all. Because this person was in deep. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. This person was in deep. They were in so deep that at a point in time, they couldn't breathe. They thought this person was their everything. They thought this person was God's gift to them. They thought that this was their it all be all, and it turned out to be artificial grass. And they became ashamed of themselves for allowing that, for not being able to recognize, what was right in front of them. But I'm getting they've forgiven themselves. Yep. They've forgiven themselves in that time of reflection. They've forgiven themselves and they've brought back balance into their life. Now this person knows the signs. This person knows what to look for. Pay attention to their emotions. Pay attention to their nervous system. Pay attention to how they're feeling, the vibe in the room, the individual that they're dealing with's vibe. Pay attention to what is not spoken about. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. Confirmation. Yeah, this person, I like this person, collective, because this person is very mature. This person realizes that they're in this time of reflection that they've taken. This person realizes where they went wrong, where they missed the red flags. This distance between us is not fun anymore. Travel in the near future. So we already know you and the new lover is going to travel. But what I'm getting is that with this distance and travel in the near future, is that new love understands that it's okay to pull away when you are not unsure, when you see the red flags, when you are questioning, when you are in doubt. So maybe when this person was with their ex, they didn't take that time to reflect. They just kept moving forward, kept pouring, kept pouring, kept pouring. But now this person realizes that they don't want a one sided connection anymore. They want something that's going to go the distance. They want something that is going to be everlasting, long lasting. They want reciprocation. This person is wise. So they don't want their wisdom, their knowledge, their understanding of life to be poured into an empty cup any longer. They understand that they have to put in the work, but they also understand that they want the work that they're putting in to be reciprocated. Yep, that's what I'm getting. Wow, this person has learned some things, collective. And this person is going to bring some new perspectives even to you. I mean, I know that you may have been through your own, situations and circumstances, but this person is going to bring a fresh perspective. Yeah, they realized that they were dealing with a trickster spirit. They realized that they were dealing with someone who was wearing a face mask, someone who made it seem like on the surface level that they were really in love, and deeply this person never really gave a fuck. I mean, collective, we've all been in there, in that place, right? Where we get with someone and it starts off good, right? It starts off good, and then once that, what we call the honeymoon phase, passes away, now you see the person's true colors. And maybe that's what happened to this new person, that they realized that they were dealing with a trickster spirit. Because after that faded away, this person started showing them their true face. Their colors came out. Yeah. But now this person is saying, I'm getting that song. I am stronger. I am wiser. What's that gospel song? I am better, so much better. When I look back over how he's brought me through, I see now that you was the one I held on to. Okay, so I'm getting that song, Never Would Have Made It by Marvin Sapp. Never would have made it. Never could have made it without you. I have lost it all, but now I see how you were there for me, and I can say I'm stronger, I'm wiser, I'm better, so much better. Oh my God. Collective, this person has learned their lesson. In this time of reflection, this person went to God. Oh my God. So this person that they were connected to did a number on them. I mean, I've discussed in previous videos that this person is starting from scratch. But this person is saying, I'm wiser, I'm better. This person not gonna make the same mistake twice. Nope. Destiny swapping. What I'm getting with this is, right next to trickster spirit and destiny swapping, I'm getting that their ex was trying to cloak themselves in your energy to keep this person stuck to them. But your new person is saying, I'm wiser, I'm better, so much better. This person learned, this new person learned that their ex was cloaking themselves in your energy. The Empress energy, the Emperor energy. They didn't see it in the beginning, but they finally seen it. And when they finally seen it, the enemy tried to make them feel ashamed for accepting it. But your new person is saying, I've forgiven myself. I've forgiven this person. I've reflected. I've been on my knees. I've prayed. And now I'm better. I'm stronger. I'm wiser. Oh, wow. Come on, Spirit. When I look back over how you brought me through, I see now that you was the one to hold on to. I never would have made it. Never could have made it without you. Yes, this person did not want to come in to you without detaching, without cutting ties, without the lesson learned and forward movement. Because ultimately, this person was deceived. This person was tricked out of time, out of love, out of wisdom. And they felt ashamed for it because the enemy tried to make them feel ashamed. But they wiser now. Good fortune coming in. They're wiser now. Oh my God. It's nothing like a masculine that knows God, that is after God's own heart. That man, divine feminine, there's nothing that that man won't do for you. When he truthfully knows God, when he's truthfully learned his lessons, when he's truthfully turned his life over to God, there's nothing that you can't get from this individual. And I'm not saying in a sense of taking, but I'm saying in a sense of this person being a leader, and the wisdom and the understanding and the lessons that they've learned, they can pour into you. They can feed your soul. Oh, man. Now their ex is realizing that they were a joke. They were a joke. They played with the divine masculine. They played with the divine feminine. They know that they will not ever get this individual back again or anyone close to this individual again. They know this. They feel this in their spirit. Because this person, they're wise, they're strong, they're better, so much better. Oh my gosh. Ooh, and I'm getting chills. I love this news. I'm telling y'all. This person realized that they were chasing. They were chasing a feeling. They were chasing an idea. They were chasing what was always just an illusion. It was a trick. They realized they got tricked. But they better now. They realize they don't have to chase. They realized all they had to do was reflect, detach, go to God, and their real person comes in. They no longer is accepting chasing because they realize what's for them is for them. And they don't have to chase it. It comes to them. All they have to do is be balanced. They realize this. Maybe I'm hearing that maybe this new person, maybe this was one of their healing songs that they listened to after this situation, after closing out this chapter. Never could have made it. Yeah, this old chapter for them did a number on them. I'm gonna keep saying it because that's why they want to give you the best of them. Because they realized they wasn't even their best self. Even though they were pouring into an empty cup or pouring into a cup that was ultimately draining them, right? Was not replenishing them. That they realized that some of this was their own fault. Yeah. Some of this was their own fault because they had this distorted view, this distorted perspective, because this person was a trickster. Give me some space. I need time to think. This person took the space that they needed. They took the time that they needed to heal. And they realized just because this union with you was delayed, that doesn't mean that it was denied. Just because they went through this old cycle and they had to master detachment, they had to reflect, they had to get on their knees and pray. They had to face shame. They had to forgive themselves. They realized that this was a lesson learned. And because it was delayed does not mean that it was denied. This person has learned. It says you've learned. Every smile is not happiness. This person had to learn that this ex was not who they said they was. And even though they invested the time, the energy, the love, that just because this person was smiling doesn't mean that they were happy, but also didn't mean that they were their happiness. Oh, wow. Black car, truck could be significant. Yeah, collective. You see it. They got a bitter ex now. This person is bitter because they know that they will not ever find a person like your person anymore. There was their opportunity. Your person was their saving grace, and they played with your person. They tricked your person out of time, out of love, out of finances. And now all they can do is sit back and watch this person level up and find their soulmate, their true love. All right, Spirit, give us a closing message. Ooh. When I look back over how you brought me through, I feel that this person got joy in their heart, baby. They got joy, they got peace, they got love. Yeah, because see, as they learned this lesson and they detached, they're moving forward. It says move in silence at this time. As they have detached, reflected, went to God, forgiven themselves. I'm getting with this move in silence, they moving gracefully now. It's almost like God is carrying them because they learned their lesson. They know what to look for now. Oh, sorry for shaking the camera. I don't know why y'all always have so many jumpers. We'll take these three and then I'm gonna end the video. This person coming in and love you, baby. Love you down. Love you down. Because now they know what to look for. And they know with this, they know that God gives us what we need and not what we want. So for some of y'all, like I've been saying in the previous new love readings, that, you guys may not be each other's usual type, but it's going to come together like it's supposed to. Yep. It's going to come together like it's supposed to. But this bitter ex that they had, yeah. They might try to even, with this, I miss the days we laughed together. They might even try to come in and start some chaos with you guys. Because we already know you and this new love connecting is going to bring in some haters. Everyone thinks I'm stupid for leaving you. Yep. Their ex thinks they're stupid. And people telling them, how did you fumble this man? How did you fumble this woman? How? You were selfish. You were only worried about yourself. But the reason this person gonna be bitter is because they know this was a once in a lifetime love opportunity for this person. So I'm getting your new person collective is the all around person. Like, this is your lover, your friend, your confidant. You know what I'm saying? Like, this person is well rounded. Wow, collective. Let's get a clarifying message. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, Holy Ancestors, get us a confirmation message for this new love. We have the Three of Pentacles. So I'm getting that your new person not only was giving to this ex of theirs, but they were giving to their families too. If they had kids, they were giving to the kids too. They were pouring the love into the wrong glass. But they took the time. This is the Four Swords. They took the time to rest, relax, meditate, contemplate. They changed their perception. They retreated. They renewed themselves. They went into solitude. And now they're ready to love again. Wow. They're ready to love again. Collective. And it's you. It's you who they're going to be loving. And y'all going to be so happy. And I got chills as I said that. I'm happy for y'all, collective. Like I said, I always love tapping into this new love energy because Spirit always shows us something different about this new love. Yep. All right, collective, this is where I'm going to end the video. If this resonated with you, please go ahead and like, comment, subscribe to your girl's channel, share the video to other people so that they can share the video as well. But please like the video, y'all. If you're going to watch the video all the way till the end, please go ahead and like it. I mean, it doesn't hurt, all right? And I really appreciate you guys doing that. And again, thanks to all 106 of my subscribers. I really appreciate you guys being here and sharing time with me. All right. I love y'all. I'll see y'all next time. All right. Later.